Keeping your linen closet organized can help you store extra toiletries and bulk items, along with allowing you to find things quickly and easily. So I'm going to show you the best way to organize your linen closet. First, we're going to start by emptying out your entire linen closet. Take everything out, even the last dust bunny. Put it in a pile, and we will be sorting soon. Clear everything out. Don't worry about keeping it together or any of that. We'll be sorting and organizing them in a second. Just make sure that your entire space is completely clean. Doesn't need to be pretty, just get everything out. You'll even be surprised by all the fun things you find hiding in the back of your linen closet. I know the last time I did this, we found a whole bunch of extra shaving cream for my husband. We had no idea it was there. Looked at the expiration date. It's been here since we moved in the house. Make sure you get everything out. Even the stuff on the very top shelf. Now that everything's all cleaned out, we're going to take some time and really wipe down, clean up, and add some fun liner to your linen closet. So take a rag and start wiping down your closet. Want to make sure you get the back corners and everything, because we'll be doing this occasionally when we clean out our closet again, just to clean it. But when you're starting out to really organize a space, make sure that it's totally clean and a fresh blank canvas. Okay, dump that in there. Now, I already took some time to line my shelves. The reason why I suggest lining shelves is so that you're keeping your space looking nice and pretty. When your space is pretty, then you're going to want to keep it looking nice. So it's just kind of an extra motivation for you to keep your space looking nice and pretty and put together. So now we're going to be really thoughtful about how we organize our space. The best place to store things that you use frequently is right at eye level. You see this all the time when you open it up. You'll always know that it's there, and you have easy access to get the things that are right there at your eye level. I also recommend storing bulk items either up higher or down low, as you don't use those as frequently, but you know that they're there. I've also created a linen closet organizer checklist for you. We're going to hang it on the door of our linen closet later, and then we'll take notes of everything we have. This way, your bulk items that you store at the top or at the bottom, you'll be able to know what's in your linen closet without having to see them right up front. So we're going to take some time and sort our item. So here are the sorting cards. I have one for donate, one for trash, one for sell, and one for keep. I recommend laying these out in a big open space and then start sorting your items based on these categories. Take your sorting cards, and now we're going to go through everything in your linen closet. We're going to take time to go through things. You're going to check for keep, trash, donate, and sell. Now, sometimes as you're organizing, you might not have things that fall into every single category, and that's okay. Sometimes you'll have a lot of stuff to donate, sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might have stuff to sell, sometimes you might not. You might not even have stuff to put in the trash, but you do need to check expiration dates of all of your products, and then those items need to go in the trash. There is no point in hanging on to things that the expiration date is already expired. So as we're sorting, make sure you take time to look at the expiration date before you put it into any one of these categories. So let's go and get all of your stuff sorted into one of these 4 categories.
Everything is all sorted. You should feel really great about yourself because this can be one of the hardest parts, is to realize what you need to part with and what you need to keep. Now, everything is sorted. I don't have anything to sell for my linen closet today, but you might. If you do, take a baggie and fill it up with all the stuff that you have put in your pile. I'm going to take my trash pile. I'm going to stick all of my items that the expiration date has gone and dump it in the trash. Then, taking my sign and some tape, I'm going to tape the sign on so I don't get confused what's in the bag. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my donate pile. This way I'm removing it from my area, and then we're going to get started on organizing. Now comes the fun part. We get to start sorting through all of the items in your keep pile. We are going to make different categories based on all of the things that you have in your keep pile. We're going to put all of the towels together, all of the sheets together, all the toiletries together, and all the bulk items together. So let's get sorting. My bulk items are going to go here, towels are going to go there, toiletries, and my sheets. Now everything is sorted. I like to keep the bag for our duvet cover in our closet. I store it in here in the summer and it's on our bed in the winter. This way it's an easy place to store things. So I usually store this at the very top of our linen closet. I would highly recommend finding some bag to store some of your bulkier bedding in and storing that in the top of your linen closet. Now, we're going to start with sheets. These are easy to store. I know, shocking, right? The easiest way to store these is in a colorful bin. That way you do not have to spend time folding the fitted sheet. You just shove it into the bin, put it in your linen closet, and your linen closet looks nice and organized and you can find everything very quickly. So take your sheets and set them in your nice colorful bin. I recommend the colorful bin because that way you can just throw everything in here and not have to worry about if it's folded or looking nice. I love the clear bins and some of those really cute wire bins, but they show all of your sheets. So I think for this purpose, use a colorful bin. Put all your sheets in there, and now you're good to go. Now we're going to start folding our towels. I personally like to do the 1/3 trick. You take your towel, go 1/3, 1/3, fold, fold, fold. I love storing my towels like this because then you don't see any at the ends and it looks like a happy towel. So you're going to continue that whole process with all of your towels or however you like to fold them. Now we've folded all of our towels, we've put away all our sheets, we're going to go head into the linen closet and start putting things away. Now our shelves are all clean, you put in some pretty liner, we get to start putting things in. I personally like putting towels and sheets at eye level. It really makes it easy to find, you don't lose things, and you can grab them rather quickly. I'm going to take my basket with my sheets. I'm going to store them up here. Because this basket's so large, I feel that this is a great spot for my sheets. I know that they're there, and later we're going to be making labels for all of our bins, so you can find things very quickly. I'm also going to start putting my towels on these two shelves. We have a lot of towels, so my towels are going to take up a lot of space. That's what I use our linen closet for. You might only need one shelf for your towels, or you could use a bunch of shelves. It's up to you. Be thoughtful about how you organize and make it work for you. I always like to have the pretty fold facing out. We spent time making our towels look so pretty. So I want to showcase that. If you keep the space nice and organized and looking pretty, you're going to keep up with making it nice and organized and keep it looking very pretty. I have hand towels and some washcloths. I like to keep those in a small bin. It makes finding them really quickly and easily, and they don't get lost in the shuffle of all of the big towels. I found a basket that was perfect size for all of my towels. You need to find a basket or bin that works best for your space. Don't buy a bin just because it looks pretty. Make sure that it's functional and that it'll fit and work in your space. I'm going to set my hand towels here and fold them into the basket. Now I have easy access to my hand towels and they won't get lost in the mix of all of my other towels. Now it's time to sort through our toiletries and bulk items. My biggest piece of advice is to use the door. This is great real estate that you can store quite a bit of your stuff, make it easy to find, you know what you have, and things won't get lost behind sheets and towels. So let's go get sorting. Your bulk items, you can either store them up high or store them down low. Since they do take up quite a bit of space, that's where I recommend storing them. For us, in our linen closet, we like to store them in the bottom because we have so many boxes of Kleenex, we have a lot of toilet paper, and we have some really big items that we like to buy at Costco. So storing all of this stuff at the bottom really has worked for us in our linen closet. Find a space in your linen closet that works best for storing your bigger items, where you'll still be able to access them, but they aren't taking up the prime real estate of where your towels and sheets should go. I highly recommend using a door organizer. There are so many out there. We found this one at Target. It works great. You just have 4 screws on your door and then you just stick it on, and now it can hold quite a bit of your stuff. I suggest using a door organizer for things like shampoo, shaving cream, the things you use quite frequently, but you don't always need to store right in your bathroom. Linen closet is a perfect place for that. Also, I recommend storing your medicine in the linen closet. They have said that you are not supposed to store medicine in steamy locations, which makes your medicine cabinet in your bathroom out of the picture. So storing your medicine in the linen closet actually saves your medicine and gives it more of a long-term effect. Now we're going to go and we're going to hang this up. I've already screwed in the pieces to the door. Then I just take it and slide it on. There we go. Now it's secure and I'm able to start organizing this space. Now, like I said before, I recommend shampoos, conditioners, shaving creams, soaps, all on your door. Makes it easy to find. Anybody can find them. Anybody can access them. And you can see exactly what you have. So as you're making a run to Target or the grocery store to buy some things, you'll be able to quickly see everything you need and everything you have. So we're going to get started by taking your items and start organizing them on your shelves. I always store the taller ones up on the top because they don't totally fit on the bottom ones. Find a rack or a door organizer that works for you, that will work in your space, and that will really benefit your family. So when we were hanging this up, we made sure to measure that we had a lot of room on the top. Make sure to think about that as you're setting up your door organizer. We knew we had a lot of shampoos and shaving creams that were taller, so we wanted to make sure we had enough space to store those things. So my taller items go on top. And we didn't make it too high that I couldn't reach it, so make sure you think about that too as you're organizing. Now some of my other items that I use more frequently, such as soaps and my contact solution, I like to keep a little lower so that I can get them quickly. If you're using a door organizer like this one that has like open on the sides, there are a couple of things you can do if you don't totally like that. You can either create a kind of like pouch for this space, or you can use things like your soap to block off the corner. And now things won't slide through. My easy little trick. So this whole shelf is going to be devoted to our soaps. I like all the labels going the same way. Now, shaving cream, which goes up on top, and some of our lotion can go here. Do not feel the need to stack this entire thing full of stuff. You do not need to have it full. You just want it to be organized. So make sure that everything has a place. Don't overcrowd or overstuff any area, because that is the easiest way that you will not keep up with your organizing system. So now that all of this is organized and I'm happy with how everything is on this shelf, now I still have some other items left. But these kind of items don't totally work on a shelf, so my recommendation is to find a bin that will work with the items that you have left over. And then we're going to use that bin and we're going to store it in your linen closet. So we're going to take some time and look at the stuff we have left over and come up with a game plan as to what we're going to do with the remaining items. Our shampoos, conditioners, shaving cream, soaps are all on the door or in a bin that fits the size that they are. All depends on how your linen closet is organized and what makes sense for you. I still have some remaining items, and we still haven't talked about what to do with some of these items. So let's take some time and kind of sort through what we have left over. For me right now, I have a lot of toothbrushes that I'm going to kind of clump all together. Travel items, they're all going to kind of go together. I have our deodorants and some other kind of toiletry items, along with a heating pad. All of these things we can store in bins, but don't just buy any old bin. You need to find a bin that will fit the items in the size of the space that you have. For us, I'm going to store our travel items along with our toothbrushes. They kind of all go together and I don't really have a lot of them, so this makes the most sense for us. Now that we have all of our items categorized, we're going to take some time and figure out the size of the bin we need. You only want to buy a bin that meets the need of your product. Don't just buy a bin to buy a bin and hope that it works to keep you organized. That's biggest no-no. You want to find a bin that's perfect size for all of your stuff. This way, you're not filling it with more stuff, and it's not too small that things are overflowing. I'm going to put all of our toothbrushes and travel items, since we don't really have that much, into one bin. For us, this works. You might need to have two separate bins. That's okay. You make it work for you. I'm going to take my bin. I'm going to store it here on the bottom shelf. For us, we don't really use it that much, but I like to have access to it, so I want it up front and on a lower shelf. Now we have deodorants left over, so I'm going to grab another bin. We usually buy these in bulk, so I know that we will be getting a bunch soon. So I want to make sure I have a bin big enough to hold all of our deodorants. And this one is like the perfect size for it. Also, since we don't go through our deodorants frequently, we're going to make sure I'm going to store it behind this bin. I know that it's there and I still can access it quickly and easily, but I don't need it right in front all the time. Finally, the stuff I have left over are Q-tips and puffs, and I have another bin for those that I made sure fit everything and also fit into my space. Now I'm left with a heating pad, which I can set up on the top shelf next to our sheets. This is always nice to have because my husband is always injuring himself, so I want to make sure that I can get this quickly and easily. The next thing to do is label all of your bins. This way you'll know what's in every single bin and you'll have easy access to everything. My favorite type of label is name bubble labels. They are erasable and they come with the pen to use. They stick on anything. Another thing you could do is just print off labels and add them to your bins. You can add a fun decorative bow or just leave it as it is. Your choice, but make sure you label all of your bins. So I'm going to take my name bubble label. I'm going to stick it on my bin, and I'm going to write on it using their erasable pen. These are our master sheets. Now I know it's inside this bin, which makes it perfect for me to find things quickly and easily. Your linen closet is almost done. The last thing you need to do is your linen closet inventory. Take some time to fill out exactly what's in your linen closet. This way you'll know what items you have, what you still need to purchase, and if something's missing from your linen closet. Then take your linen closet inventory and attach it using a 3M hook to your door. This way it's always there, ready for you whenever you need it. Congratulations, your linen closet is all organized. We took some time to clear out your entire linen closet, wipe down all of your shelves, then sort all of your items into piles of keep, sell, donate, and trash. Then, taking our keep piles, we subcategorized all of your items. We put all of our towels at eye level. We put your sheets in bins. We made sure our bulk items were stored at the bottom. Items that were used very infrequently, we made sure to store up on the top. We took some time to set up a door organizer for your toiletries. Your remaining toiletries went in other bins that were located lower, so you still had access to them, but they weren't right at eye level. We labeled all of your bins so you know where everything is. Then we took some time to fill out your linen closet inventory checklist. You are all done. This is amazing. But you are going to have to live with this space for a couple of weeks and make a couple of tweaks based on what's working and what's not. Change a couple of things to meet the needs of your family, and then you're all set. Your entire space is organized. You can spend more time with your family and less time searching for things.